Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the air signs, and this reading will be for the lovely sign of Gemini. Firstly, Gemini, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing, for your beautiful comments and everything that you lay before me on my pathway. Please remember though, this reading is only general. It's not a personal reading. It may not resonate with you, but if it doesn't fit, don't wear it. But make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising, and your Venus, if you're interested in love. Very important. Okay. And we are using the Gilded Tarot Royale for your reading. Okay, so we have the World card coming through. So the World card is a card that talks about some sort of significant ending. It's the end of the tarot cycle in the major arcana, which sort of tells me that you've gone through a lot of lessons which you have learnt, and you're now ready to close out a phase in your life. It can be the closing out, say for example, of being single to move into a relationship, or closing out a relationship to become single. You've completed some sort of learning here. It can be that you've completed a course. You could have completed something that you've been working on for a while, like it might be the end of a university course, a period of learning. I note that we have the Nine of Cups here, so there's some wish coming true. So something here, you're either moving into something and it's a wish come true, or you've completed something and you're feeling like here very satisfied by this completion. Maybe it's taken a long time, maybe it's been really hard along the road, it may have been very difficult for you, but you are ready to complete something here. And I feel like with the Star and the Two of Cups, you are moving into a new relationship. I feel this is almost like this ending out of your single life. Maybe you've been single for a long while, someone's asked you to marry them, you may have come into a relationship, but I feel like you're moving into some sort of relationship or union with somebody. The Nine of Cups tells me it's a wish come true, it's something you really wanted, you are moving in the right direction. It may have been a difficult path along the way, but you've managed to get through it, you've understood your destiny, and you know that you are moving towards something that is going to be really beautiful for you. The Moon card tells me there are still things to be unraveled here. For some of you, this is long-term, a long-term relationship, but it's like not everything is on the surface. Like, remember that, even when you meet someone, even when you've been with them for a long time, you still have new things to encounter, and it's like being open to that and really understanding here that whatever you're moving into is still a learning and teaching process. There will still be cycles for you to complete and new energies for you to understand. But that's what the discovery is all about. And when you stop discovering, that's when things get boring. So we have the Page of Wands coming through. So I feel like there is some sort of communication coming through, some sort of offer being given here. This isn't a card of action, it's usually communication. So I feel like you're getting communication about some sort of offer. It may be a text to ask you out on a date. It may be an email to say, I'm really interested in you, I want to move forward on something. It may just be that text to say, I really enjoyed going out with you, I'd like to spend more time with you. But it's something very passionate here. All right, Justice card could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Capricorn. All major arcanas here. I feel like here you want to move forward with someone, but you're unsure of what you're being offered here with this Devil card. Maybe this person's a little bit over the top, a little bit too forward, a little bit more forceful in a healthy way, not in an unhealthy way, but maybe they're feeling a little bit obsessed about you here. The Justice card tells me that there is something very karmic about this situation. So I'm feeling here that I need to say to you, be really clear with your boundaries. Be really communicating about what you want in a relationship. For feel like your person may be a little bit more into you than what you are them at this point in time. And remember, we could be talking vice versa here. So you could have an obsession for this person that they're not really reciprocating. Whatever's happening here, something is being sort of put on hold, whether that's your feelings or the relationship itself. You may be stepping back from it. There may be something that this person's doing that possibly makes you feel a little bit like they're a bit more full on than what you've been. All right, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to say to you, be really upfront with your boundaries and your expectations here. Somebody may already feel like they want to get into a commitment with you. I don't feel you're ready, or it could be vice versa. You could be looking at this person feeling very in love with them after a short time, but just remember that can be attachment, or attachment through attraction and chemistry rather than really feeling love for this person. So really understand, somebody here wants to push the agenda. Somebody wants to move towards something too quickly for somebody, and the other person's feeling really overwhelmed by that. I feel like your person is probably showing you a lot of love and affection, and maybe you're a little bit more reserved. If you're a Capricorn, that would make sense. But it's almost like you're on the fence with this one. I feel like somebody's moving too quickly here. All right, so we have the Sun, we have Leo. A lot of major arcanas in this reading. We have the Magician, Gemini energy. So we've got a couple of Gemini energies coming through with Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is why I say communication is so important in a relationship. You could be dealing with someone who's manipulating you here. I just need to put that on the table. The Magician and the Devil tell me that you could be dealing with someone who's telling you exactly what you want to hear. But I feel here that you are actually either feeling this or feeling the energy of this, but not really sure what to do with it. So what I want to say is, you always make sure you take your time with people. Don't let people rush you. It's a red flag. Someone's trying to get married to you or telling you they're in love with you after the second, third date. That is a big red flag. You could be dealing with a master manipulator here. You could also be dealing with someone who really feels that way genuinely about you, but if you slow it down, I guess at the end of the day, you will be able to see that for yourself. So keeping in mind that people move at different rates in relationships and move at different levels, it's possible that this person is genuine and trying to manifest something very quickly. There's a great deal of comfort, chemistry, and some sort of promise of something long-term in this situation, but I feel like for one of you it's making you feel uncomfortable. The potential is here, absolutely. This person really does feel a great deal of affection for you, but maybe you've been in sort of relationships before where people have manipulated you, and you may want to slow this down. You may want to take time out here. I feel like with this Justice card, there's a lesson to be learned here, though. Let's have a look and see if I can get a bit deeper. All right, so some sort of cycle's been closed out. I feel like somebody has found somebody. They may be being offered their dream here. This may have been something that's taking a little while off the ground, and there's still things to be exposed. I do feel that this person, there's two cards here that talk about energies not being completely on the surface. This person may be really in a place to want to have something long term with you, but I'm feeling here that something doesn't feel right, something doesn't sit right. With that Hanged Man energy, I want to say what I'm feeling like is somebody is moving too quickly for me, and I'm not sure if it's a red flag. I'm not sure if I should be really worried about it, because the potential is here for something great. So how do I work with this energy? And the first thing I'd say to you is you need to have clear boundaries. You need to say to this person, you couldn't possibly love me at this point. You need to get to know me first. Perhaps you don't know me well and you're only falling in love with an illusion of me or a vision of me that isn't real. Some people might find this really flattering. I feel like for others of you, you may feel that there are red flags here, especially if you've dealt with somebody who's had narcissistic sort of energy before. But keeping in mind, this person could be genuine and they could be just pushing things along because they really feel very, very comfortable with you. But if it's moving too quickly, you have every right to slow it down. If they love you enough, they will wait for you. The Four of Pentacles tells me that something has to be let go here. Seven of Pentacles coming through with the Four of Cups. With the Page of Cups, with the Moon. Okay, so not everything has been revealed yet. Not everything has been revealed. I feel like here that this is a matter of sort of taking things slowly, which looks like you are doing with this Hanged Man here. You may be choosing to sort of step back a little bit and have a look at this situation. There's a great deal of potential here. But you need to be standing in your own truth to see what's coming at you. Because I do feel that this person may not be being true to who they are. And sometimes these people can wear a mask that can be there for a long time before they really reveal who they are. So this is a matter of sort of getting to know this person really well first. Otherwise, what you're being offered here could be something really good. It's almost like the universe is saying to you, you know, you need to work this out for yourself here, because there's an energy here with this Magician and the Devil that there is manipulation, but there's also this energy here of a very happy outcome. But I feel like you've got this sort of energy of sitting on the fence and not really being sure how to move forward. You're tossing between the two. Is this real? Is this person genuine? Or am I dealing with someone who's trying to manipulate me here? I can't see the answer. You have to work that out for yourself. But I feel like for some of you that I'm speaking to, you may have dealt with manipulation before. And maybe this is why you have to be a little bit more cautious this time. Because it looks to me like both these energies coming through that look like it's real, but also look like you could be being manipulated. All right, let's read you an oracle card, Gemini. Wild Woman. When the Wild Woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the Wild Woman holds up to a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you are meant to become. She is a reminder of bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present in life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. When the Wild Woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The Wild Woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. All right, the advice to you here is to stay true to you. If you feel uncomfortable, if it doesn't feel right, you stay true to you, you stand in your own power. So this means that you are allowed to ask the questions, you're allowed to investigate, and you are allowed to work out what it is this person is offering you here. And are they trying to manipulate you into some sort of false sense of security here, or is what they're offering genuine? And I feel like this is your lesson here, Gemini, to work out whether you are getting what you are putting your energy into. And if you stand in your truth and be true to who you are, then you will be able to observe and see it from a very honest perspective. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.